All right, Shalom should be
Shalom,
on.
shalom.
Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachak, Kodash. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone, and salutation and much love to you, Akim, out there pushing out this word in truth and sincerity. And we're just gonna do a quick video. Lord's will is edifying to the hopeful elect out there. And as you see the titles, and it's that time, and the time that we're living in is the time. We'll actually bring that precept out, Bible Shaw, that
Khan,
do.
I got you. Khan, yeah. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 7. And it reads, "And the Lord Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, thy power, will put all these curses upon thine enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee."
Yeah, and that's what the Lord is doing. The Lord is bringing all these curses that we have previously gone through and still, going through. You know, now the Lord is bringing it upon our enemies. First and foremost, the Edomites, okay, Idumeans, all right, the self-proclaimed white people, all right, the Caucasians, whatever you want to call them, their true biblical nationality is the Edomites. Now these curses are beginning to affect them, and it's evident. You take a look around, all right, the people doing the worst are the Edomites, all right, the people begging on the streets, the biggest population of homeless are Edomites, all right. These are the new niggers, all right. They're the new proverbs, and they're the new ones being called by proverbs and bywords. They're the ones feeling the heat at this point in time. Because what is that time
Khan,
of that Deuteronomy 37 beginning with Esau, all right? Because you really don't see no, because really this story about the scriptures is really all about Israel. But what? Who's the? Because you got a pro in every story. You have a protagonist and an antagonist. All right, the protagonist is Jacob, and the antagonist is Esau. So really, the other nations they gonna feel it, but not like Esau, because what you always have a main character and the villain, the opposition, and you see it because you don't see no gook monk. You don't see no gook homeless. You don't see no strung out Arabs shooting up.
Russians, Khan.
Yeah, you don't see these other nations going through what Jacob and Esau go through at the end of the day, because what the main character first and foremost is Jacob, Israel, and then the antagonist, the adversary, the Satanist is Esau, and the others are just extras. They're just here to fulfill their roles, but they're not really important. Okay, so now is the time for our enemies, beginning with Esau, to start getting these curses put up upon them. Okay, and that's what we're seeing.
Khan,
Um, Go ahead. You
Khan, I
got
got,
something?
yeah, Khan, real quick, since we're talking about these curses on Esau. This is the book of First Corinthians, chapter 7, verse 31, and it says, "And they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away." All right, and that's pretty much what's going on, man. The fashion of America. All right, the what is it? White supremacy, so called. All right, these so-called legislations, all right, and rules and certain laws that's put in place, all right, for the so-called white man Esau Edom, all right, the biblical Hebrew Edomites to be on top. Guess what, man? All right, all that's coming into defluctuation, man. All right, why is that? Because the Most High said in the book of Jeremiah, the 49th chapter, that He will make Esau bare. All right, in the fashion of this world, the fashion of your lifestyle, all right, which is contrary to the scriptures, you eat abominable foods, all right, and all these certain things that Esau Edom, all right, has portrayed across the four corners of the earth. Guess what? That's all passing away, man. All right, and now it's time, like the brother said, now it's time for this man to accept his sentence, which is Lamentations 4:22, man. All right, he will visit the daughter of Edom. All right, because this world is passing away. The fashion of this place is passing away. Now it's time for you to put them cuffs on, man. Since you always want to cuff Jacob, you know, You
Yep.
quit to put the handcuffs on Jake. Well, guess what? Now the Lord Yahweh Shai coming back to put you in chains, man. You know, to
Yep.
bind their kings with fetters of iron. You know.
Yeah, because as we read in Deuteronomy 30:7, these things were put upon us. Matter of fact, go back to that real quick, and then I got a precept.
This is the book of Deuteronomy 30:7. It says, "In the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies,
Matter of
and
fact,
on them."
let me see here. Read up a couple verses. You just use discernment, so we can get the point of who is talking about.
All right, you want me to start at verse 4?
Yeah, just use discernment, brother, to get to the point of who is
All right,
talking.
all right, verse 5. This is Deuteronomy 30, verse 5. It says, "In the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thy power will bring thee into the land which thy fathers possessed, and thou shalt possess it, and he will do thee good and multiply thee above thy fathers. And the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thy power will circumcise thine heart, and the heart of thy seed to love Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thy power with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, that thou mayest live. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee."
Mm-hmm. So the point is that the Lord is putting these curses upon our enemies that He have previously put on the nation of Israel. Okay, because if you know about the book of Deuteronomy, the book of Deuteronomy is part of the books of Moses. All right, and now the books of Moses was written unto the Israelites. So the point is that these curses is befalling our enemies, and now you have to understand that we have already went through these curses. So how much more are they going to be on the enemies of the Lord? All right, because really it's not our enemies. I mean, they are our enemies, but really they're the enemies of the Lord. And this is a quick precept. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12. Um, this is Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 20. What is it? 22. This is Wisdom of Solomon. What the heck? Oh, there's a mistype. Okay, that's why I was. Salakia. They did a misprint here. It goes from verse 21 to 23, and then 23 again. They put in 23 twice in there. That's what threw me off. Salakia. I'll prove it because you got scoffers out there. Here it is right here. You got verse 23 right here. Hold on. Right there, above my index finger, and then you got 23 again. So yeah, it just threw me off. But this is Wisdom of Solomon, 12 verse 22, and it reads, "Therefore, whereas thou doest chasten us, thou scourgest our enemies 1,000 times more, to the intent that when we judge, we should carefully think of thy goodness, and when we ourselves are judged, we should look for mercy."
That's beautiful.
Go ahead, brother.
Hey, that's beautiful, man. The Lord, that's why the scripture say Revelations, man, reward her double, man. We almost out of here, man. So now it's time. And all this is happening because the nation of Israel, chiefly the elect of Israel, are waking up to their biblical identity, man. And all the Lord Yahweh Shai required of us is repentance. What did Yahweh Shai say when He came on the scene? What did He tell His disciples to do that became apostles? He said, go out and teach the children of Israel, repent, because the kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right, and that's a future prophecy of what's going on right now. All right, so what we are coming into the acknowledgement of Yahweh Shemel Shai, we repented in sincerity and truth. And now what? The kingdom of heaven, which is in us, all right, is being perfected by the house of David, man. All right, and simultaneously as the Lord is building the house of David, He's destroying, all right, this carnal kingdom, man. Because the Lord is not the author of confusion nor of false balance, man. So as the tabernacle of David is being closed up and raised up, the tabernacle of Edom, all right, is Satan divided against Satan, man. And that's a beautiful thing, man. Kind of, you got something, bro?
Yeah, if you don't mind, get Jeremiah 16, verse 17. Because again, now it's time for these other nations to be judged, beginning with Esau, Edom. Or
Right.
it's time for them to pay up, man, as we did. We had to go through these things. Now it's time for them to go through these things. All right, you know, if ands, buts about it. They have to go through it just like we did. The Lord chastened us. So how much more? Well, let me read that again. Salakia.
Con,
Where you get that?
heavy.
This is the Wisdom of Solomon chapter. Oh, beautiful. I opened up right to it. This is the Wisdom of Solomon chapter 12, verse 22. Therefore, whereas thou doest chasten us, thou scourges our enemies 1,000 times more, to the intent that when we judge, we should carefully think of thy goodness, and when we ourselves are judged, we should look for mercy. So look, here it is, the Lord chastening us, and then He's going to judge the other nations 1,000 times more, or 1,000 times more, our enemies 1,000 times more. So that's gonna by default make us judge with mercy, judge rightfully, okay? Because we here it is, we being judged rightfully, we being judged with mercy. All right, because we our nation, man, should have been destroyed at the end
Con,
of the day. But look, the Lord is doing this, and He's bringing more judgment upon the heathen, man, that didn't get the law, that didn't get the covenants, you
that's
know.
right.
And the Lord is
Yeah,
bringing that judgment even a greater upon them, because what is that time for that them curses to befall them.
that's right, bro. That's right. Con,
We'll go ahead and get that, did Jeremiah.
Con, you wanted verse 16, right?
Start at 17.
17. Con, con.
Yeah.
This is Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 17. It says, "For mine eyes are upon all their ways; they are not hid from my face. Neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes. And first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double, because they have defiled my land.
Yep,
They have filled." Con,
and that, it's like that goes ultimately that goes back to Israel in that time period, but now it's talking about Esau. So now he's got to pay them back double, like the brother quoted earlier, which we're gonna get in the Revelation
con,
18. But read that again, Bob Shaw. I'll get that Revelation.
con. This is Jeremiah 16, verse 18. And it reads, and first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double, because they have defiled my land. They have filled my inheritance with the carcasses of their detestable and abominable things.
Yep. This is
Con,
exactly, and that's what you have going on right now in the nation, the state of Israel. Just filled with abominable things. Is being defamed, is being disrespected. All right, is being polluted. Let's start at that at verse 17 again, Bubble Shaw.
Jeremiah 16, verse 17. "For mine eyes are upon all their ways;
Mm-hmm.
they are not hid from my face. Neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes."
Yep. The scripture,
Verse
the
8.
scripture, the scripture like in Amos, it tells you that the eyes of the Lord are the eyes of the Lord upon a sinful kingdom, man. So what's that kingdom? The kingdom of Esau, man. Most importantly, Babylon the Great, of course. But what Esau's it has the pursuing the Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Esau has his hand on all the earth. Okay, his kingdom goes from America all the way around, right back to America. All right, all the nations are in subjection to Esau, Edom. Go ahead.
Verse 17 again, Jeremiah 16, 17. "For mine eyes are upon all their ways; they are not hid from my face.
Yep, and that goes to
Neither
show you
is
that.
there."
So, like, that goes to show you that it was previously taught. Again, referring back to Amos 9, it goes to show you it was talking about Jake at that time, but now it's talking about Esau, Edom. Okay, about the sinful kingdom. All right, and this is pretty much a precept for that. Go ahead, though.
Verse 18, it says, and first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double.
So the Lord gonna recompense their sin or their iniquity and their sin for double, man. They got to get paid back double for their sin. Right here it is that you the judgment is this. Now you're gonna get double for it. All right, Go ahead.
Khan. And it reads, because they have defiled my land. Khan, hey, and real quick, if I may speak on that, what's going on out there in Israel right now, man?
Yep.
What Esau Edom has what? Gay pride, man. You know, that's defiling the land, man. You know, because that's supposed to be the holy land. All right. But what do Esau Edom do? What? Everything that he does is contrary to the scriptures. That's why the scripture in the book of Psalms 50, what has thou to do to declare my statutes in thy mouth, man? All right. So Esau Edom constantly what? Defile the land. All right. He defiled the people. All right. And hey, man, this man has to go, bro. Okay. It's like, what more can you do? Now you want to go out to the moon, man. Now you got this guy, Elon Musk, who's the CEO of what this shit called SpaceX, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know, you want to go out to the moon and shit and find other life, all right, on other planets, which you can't do, my man. You have a sentence that you have to accomplish, bro. Double, bro. Okay, the scripture said in the book of Jeremiah, take this cup from my hand and cause all the nations to drink of it, man. All right, and everybody has drunk in the cup of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, the wrath of his indignation, bro. Even us, his own people, you know? But that's all I want to say real quick, bro.
That's right. Finish up that verse.
It says, because they have defiled my land, they have filled mine inheritance with their carcasses, it's like with the carcasses of their detestable and abominable things.
Yeah, and that's what you have going on right now in the land of Israel, man. All that region, man. Because it's not what they call Israel today. That's not the land of the Lord. It's all that region out there, what they call the Levant, the Fertile Crescent. All right, that's the land of Israel. The land of Israel is not what they call today Israel. Okay, that's a facade. That's a hoax. All right, the people that are running that is a hoax, and so is what they call in the land of Israel. That's just a portion of our true inheritance. Okay, you going all the way up to Syria, all the way down to Egypt. That's our land. Okay, and look what's going on over there. Nothing but detestable things, abominations. Okay, and who's running it? Esau Edom. Okay, and he's got to pay for that.
That's right.
You know.
That's right. You got the Revelations out? You was gonna bring out?
Well, kind of, yeah, I got that.
I got a precept after that, bro.
Kind, this is Revelation 18:6. Reward. I mean, this is talking about America specifically. But you know, because you know Esau Edom runs America, obviously. But the spearhead of Esau Edom is America. So we'll read it. This is Revelation 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she has filled to her double. You know, so go ahead, you got it, brother.
That's right. Hey, Bubba Kashab, bring that back one more time, bro.
This is this is Revelation 18:6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup which she had filled to her double.
That's right. Hey, and that's why the scripture saying Ezekiel, since thou hast not hated blood shall pursue thee. Hey, that's the spirit. Because the scripture saying in the book of Revelations, the 17th chapter. All right. Hey, man, the Lord, oh man, bro, the Lord, Yahweh, man, call Allah Yahweh Shemiah Shai, bro. Hey, this is all showing that he has not forgotten about us, man. Here it is, the scripture saying Revelation 17, the beast shall hate the whore. All right, so your own allies is turning on you. All right, then you're going to have a certain plagues of Yahweh Shemiah Shai that's going to take effect here on this place. Then you got the curses we brought out in Deuteronomy 30:7. Hey, so guess what? It's all going downhill for Esau, my man. Hey, it sucks to be an Edomite in these times we're coming into, bro. All right, because the Lord Yahweh Shemiah Shai got a cup that this man has to drink, bro. You know, double. All right, that's like 100% alcohol, man. A double shot, okay, and you have to drink that, bro. Okay, you ate no mix, no chase, no nothing. Straight to the head. One shot kill you. You know, and my man got to take it, bro. You know, we drunk the cup, shit. You know, but
yeah,
go ahead. That's all
I got to preach up. This is second Ezra 15:21. Like as they do yet this day, unto my chosen, so will I do also, and recompense in their bosom, thus saith Yahweh Shemel Shai.
That's right.
So that's what the Lord's gonna do. I'll read it again. This is a second Ezra chapter 15, verse 21. Like as they do yet this day unto my chosen, so will I do also, and recompense in their bosom, thus saith Yahweh Shemel Shai.
That's right. That's right. Everybody on the map, man. You know, all you heathen nations, or everybody, and chiefly Esau, Edom. All right, we gotta mention that, man, because the scriptures say he has a perpetual hatred, bro. All right, so the Lord Yahweh Shai got it in for you, bro. All right, the blood shall pursue thee, man. Okay, the land cannot be cleansed unless it be cleansed by the blood of them that shed it. So guess what? Yahweh Shai has a great horrific judgment. All right, that's going to take place. All right, for the nation of Edom, Esau, bro. That's just what's written in the scriptures. Okay, but since you people don't read, the Lord has set prophets out before tell you the things to come. Okay, the plagues, all right, is hitting this man, man. Here it is out there in California. You got the Black Death. All right, when Elder Pastor Hart put out that video of Black Death in LA, you have more Edomites that were bombs than Jakes, man. All right, majority of the bombs that you've seen were Edomites, man. All right, so these curses are on full effect, okay, of Esau, Edom. All right, and he's now finding out. You got majority of these Edomites telling you, you Jakes, that look, man, you are the biblical Hebrew Israelites, man. All right, so the truth is being revealed. All right, these curses in full effect. Guess what? The show is being, the stage is being presented. All right, so this is a beautiful time to be alive. Like Drake and Future say, "What a time to be alive." You damn right, because what? The Lord is getting ready to jack you niggas up too. All
Yep.
right, that's wicked as all hell, man. So what a time to be alive for the prophets. The scripture say the reward of the prophets in the book of Revelations 11, chapter 18, verse, man.
Yeah.
That's the time we're living in, man. To
Yeah.
watch, the scripture say, "Blessed are thy eyes, for they shall see." All right, and their ears for they shall hear. And what says in the Sirach? It says, a man to see the downfall of his enemy. We are witnessing a downfall and destruction of our last captivity. You know.
Yep. And that's why it
But
said that in that what I just read, that verse, second Ezra 15:21 says, like as they do this day unto my chosen. Well, and so will I do also in recompense in their bosom. So we're gonna the chosen are gonna see these things happen, man. Like the brother just mentioned. And I'm gonna jump to that same chapter, second Ezra 15, verse 55. The reward of thy whoredom shall be in thy bosom, therefore shalt thou receive recompense. Verse 56, like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord, even so shall the Most High do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief.
Whew.
I mean that's what that's a Deuteronomy 30:7. All right,
That's right.
as they did
That's
unto
right.
us, now it's being done unto them, and even in the things that they didn't do unto us, which the Lord did unto us, is being done unto them. So that's why don't you riddle me that? Meditate on,
God.
think about that. Things that you didn't even do to
God.
us, the Lord is doing unto you. You
God.
know, that's how
Hey,
that's how
I got
that's how the
something real quick
Lord
for
works.
you. Oh,
Go ahead.
Slaki. Now,
Go ahead.
Slaki, bro. Slaki, I didn't know you was talking, bro. Slaki, go ahead.
Now you good. You go. Go ahead.
Khan, you can speak on this. This is Lamentations 4, and I'm gonna start at 21.
Spirit.
It says, Khan, spirit. It says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Yep. Because what now, or actually not now. that time is past. This time right here, the scripture talking about is long gone. Okay, this is
Khan,
going back to the 40s, or beginning back after World War II. All right. After the Great Depression, when Esau was living good, the 50s, the 60s, the 70s. Really the early 70s, because after Vietnam, Esau started going on a downhill spiral around 69. Okay, okay. I don't remember when Vietnam was, but they started spiraling down violently. As a matter of fact, this might be Edomite right here. Let's put him on speaker. Hold on. Shalom.
I am trying to reach Ephraim.
Wrong number.
Khan, that judgment. God.
Yeah, but
That goes right to the title of this video. It's that time, man.
yeah.
You know, it's that time. Hey, the covering cast is being revealed, man. We ain't falling for the scheme no more. Niggas, hey, brothers ain't going to college. All
Who the
right,
fuck
brothers
is
not
Efren? I never heard that name in my life. That's not even a real name, Efren. What the fuck?
That's
Efren.
beautiful, man.
That's what you name your hyena or your pet llama or some shit. But read that again, brother.
Cut. Lamentation chapter 4, verse 21. Cut. And it reads, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz."
Yep, and that's referring to Esau, Edom, man. They're supposed to be rejoicing, and they did. You know, you watch that movie, The Great Gatsby, with Leonardo DiCaprio. They were living good. They was living the life. All right. This is the time of segregation and all that. And you know, prior to leading up to that as well, they were living good. You know, the Klan was burning niggas alive, hanging niggas high. You know, they were living good. That's what. But now, even though there's still some Edomites living good, you know, but for the most part, the majority of Esau is living horribly. Okay, there's probably, would they say 1%ers? No, it's less than that. It's less than 1%, because we're talking about Esau, Edom. Nobody else is supposed to be living good. This is Esau's kingdom, so it's really less than 1%. Okay, because when they say 1%, they're talking about the whole population of the earth. There's less than 1% of Edomites living good. All right, they're supposed to be living good, and guess what? That time has come to an end. All right, that's why you're begging on the corners to what you call niggas, spicks, and tontos, asking them for money. You know,
right.
But go ahead, brother.
Hey, we got real quick to back you up. We got a faithful Edomite that come out the camp. You know, that be sitting over there by the pole. You know, the cops had to come move him. You know,
it came back last week. Came back last week talking about he apologizes.
Yeah. God. It says, God. It says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked."
Yeah, you shall be drunken and make thyself naked, and that's what's happened. It's happened already. You're butt ass naked through what, you know, spiritually, because you've been exposed. Jesus scripture talk about make Esau bare. All right, how's the things that Esau sought out? Okay, what, you've been made bare. You've been made naked. Everybody seeing you, your skirt has been lifted up. Everybody sees the demon that you are. You truly are the devil that you are. All right, and so your time has come to an end, and now it's time for you to be miserable, and it's going to continue, and it actually is going to get even worse until you get eradicated from the face of the earth.
That's right, bro.
Go ahead.
Verse 22. The punishment. It says, "The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished."
Yeah,
talking about Zion.
Yeah, talking about Israel, man. Israel's punishment is over. Right now, we're just awaiting our you know, the reward. You know, because when you might have a child, you whoop them, and then later on you come in and comfort them. You know, you come in and make them feel loved, so to say. And after you whoop them, which is the iniquity that we went through, or the what it say, the
punishment,
the punishment of our iniquity, which we already went through, slavery, the transatlantic slave trade, America. It's already done. Now we're just waiting on the Lord, okay, to come and comfort us. You know, so as far as the kingdom of heaven, you know, going speaking on that, you know, because we're coming through the word, but now it's time for the words to be fulfilled. Go ahead.
I hate to back you up. You know, I just thought about this when you were speaking on it. That's the spirit, because it's just like Jake knowing he got 3 months left. You know, he in the prison. You know what I mean? And here it is. He been in prison 2 years. You know, 2 years and shit. Now that, you know, the war done came on. Like, you know, hey, you know, time coming up. You got, you know, a month, you know, left. Now, what you think Jake doing that whole month? Jake standing on Jake at the bars like every day. You know, sitting there, you know, waiting. And that's how we are. Because Scripture say, "Turn you to the stronghold, you prisoners of hope." So we just waiting on that, waiting on the war, which is Yahweh Shah to come, and unlock us, unlock the doors, which is really the flesh, all right, and free what? Free the spirit, man, because the punishment of our iniquity is accomplished, and now, and guess what? The Lord is going to reward us with that life, and make us a chief man under him. Lord's will we be a part of that number. And guess what? We're going to actually go out and start arresting all you wicked ass heathens, man. And that's going to be a beautiful part to actually police the whole earth. That was the end of the vision that Daniel seen. That's what's going on today, man. Those men are here today, to receive that reward, to receive that lot, to receive that portion, man. Okay, that's destiny, Okay, it was all set up from the beginning for you to be the end. All right, 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, he's the end. We are witnessing the end of his world, man,
And like the title of the video, it says it's that time.
That's right, bro. Can't
right,
get around it.
Yeah, finish that verse and we'll close out.
This is Lamentations 4:22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
Yeah, and again, it's that time. The Lord's not going to carry. We're not going into no more captivities. We're not going to be in captivity under the Moabites, the Ammonites. Okay, none of them demon nations. We're not going on captivity under them. All right, we're going to the kingdom of heaven. All right, under Yahweh Shem Shai, which is going to be a righteous kingdom. We're looking for that new heaven and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
That's right.
All right, go ahead.
That's right. It says, he will no more carry thee into captivity. So he will no more carry thee away in captivity.
Exactly.
He will visit, he will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Yeah, so the Lord's gonna visit you for your iniquity, man. All the atrocities you've done unto the children of Israel, which is the apple of the Most High's eye, He's gonna visit you for your sins, and you've done nothing but commit sin. Because what? Now, since you took on the book, all right, the book of the law, so to say, you're gonna be held accountable according to it. You want to, yeah. You want say that again?
I say put his hand in the plow.
Yeah, so to say. He claiming to be the people of the Lord. So now he's talking about he's the people of the Bible. All right. So now he's gonna be judged according to the scriptures. All right. And that's what it is, and that's what it's gonna be. All right. You got anything else?
Nah, brother, it's beautiful.
So it's that time, man, for our enemies, beginning with Esau, Edom, and we didn't even have to allude to who he is. You should know it by now. We have to say so-called this, so-called that. You damn devils, you Edomites, all right? You red Hebrew Edomites, you Esau, the lineage of Esau. You're going into slavery. You catching all types of hell, which is evident. And it's beautiful because it's that time for you to go down and Israel to rise up.
That's right.
All right. And when the Lord returns, it's going to be established. All right. It's going to be really, made manifest. Okay. The tables are turning and it is not looking very good. Okay. It's like an hourglass. What happens when the hourglass runs out? You'll flip it. Now it's time for Israel to run out. Or it's like once that hourglass runs out for Esau, it's going to be flipped. And then, but the crazy thing is that the sand is never going to run out for Israel,
That's right, bro.
So, with that, we want to give all praises, glory, and honor unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, L'Chak. Double honors to the elder apostle, Great Millstone. Salutations, much love to you, sincere Akim out there, fellow laborers and hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.